This is our assignment 2 video, and we are doing an online shoe store. I'm Jack Hennessy. I'm presenting the first part. Our business is called Oz Shoes, and our mission statement is: we seek to become the leading shoe provider in all of Australia and to provide consumers with the best online retail experience. Our IT vision. So we have 3 objectives here: cost, delivery speed, and customer satisfaction. So the imperatives of cost are to reduce inventory levels, distribution costs, order errors, and to optimize end-to-end processes and then optimize inventory storage and management. Implications of this include reducing costs of managing excess inventory, aligning inventory with customer demands, better budget forecasting, end-to-end process integration, and elimination of unnecessary processes. IT enablers include automation, such as decision support, supply chain management, and inventory management, and end-to-end connectivity. Delivery speed. Imperatives: reducing physical distribution time, incorrect orders, and input sourcing delays, and to optimize our distribution processes. Implications include availability of products and inputs, accurate prediction of inventory demands, end-to-end integration, and automated processes. Enablers include automation such as inventory management, input sourcing, distribution activities, and robotics. Customer satisfaction. Imperatives include improved delivery speed, reduced cost, improved website usability, reduced order errors, and improved product availability. Implication: accurate available information, streamlined online ordering processes, accurate product information, and matching inventory with customer demands. IT enablers include decision support, such as data analytics, such as machine learning that can provide enhanced insights, end-to-end integration, automated distribution processes.
There are 4 different aspects to an information system strategy. Those 4 aspects are hardware, software, networking, and data. And for our online shoe store, I will go through the information strategy matrix for all 4 of those aspects. As for hardware, what do we need? We need web servers, data servers, cloud servers, desktops, laptops, modems, routers, Ethernet cables, and switches. Now, who's going to be using those? The web developers and staff who have the desktops managed by the IT department of the business. Where are they? They'll be in computers and office spaces, which could be at home or on-site, web and data servers in centralized space connected to a network, and even cloud service providers. As for software, there is Windows Server applications, HTML and web development applications. Who will be using them is the Information Systems and Technology Department, the maintenance team who is going to be looking after the website and basically updating and getting rid of any issues, and also the support team for whoever may be having issues with the website. And the software will be stored on the desktops and laptops of that team. As for networking, the web servers are connected via routers and switches to the internet. And who will be doing the networking is obviously the internet service providers or your ISPs, and the information systems team who sets up the actual servers on site and wires the desktops and laptops for the staff. And this will be accessed globally with an infrastructure managed by a certain service provider, could be cloud-based or on-site. As for data, we're going to be collecting recent shoe sales, stock, recurring customers, popular stock, and account details. The people using this data will be the business executives, staff whenever they're required, the marketing team, packaging, and shipping department. Now, this data will be stored on data servers, data reports that go to the business executives, and cloud servers.
Task 3, information resource strategies. First of all, we have Porter's 5 competitive forces. First force, threat of new entrants. New competitors will attempt to take market share away from Oz Shoes. It's very important they establish a loyal customer base, as that will increase the amount of repurchases made and therefore not lose market share. It's recommended that we utilize relationship marketing via targeted emails and store customer information in a database. Bargaining power of buyers. Large amounts of online competition for businesses such as Amazon, eBay, Rebel Sports increase consumer bargaining power. Oz Shoes will utilize data scraping automation to price match with competitors. Bargaining power of suppliers. A large number of suppliers are available. Data analytics will allow Oz Shoes to predict inventory requirements and customer demands. The internet has equalized access to suppliers, assisting Oz Shoes against larger, more established competitors. Threat of substitute products. COVID-19 has caused a significant increase in online shopping. As such, traditionally retail-focused stores have shifted their focus online. This could lead to reduced market share due to increased competition. Rivals within the industry. Oz Shoes operates in a highly competitive industry. One particular rival is Amazon, who, due to their scale and size, have a significant advantage, and they can achieve incredible economies of scale. Using data analytics tools such as machine learning, Oz Shoes can predict customer demands, leading to reduced inventory costs. Value chain. Primary activities first. Inbound logistics. IT-enabled just-in-time inventory strategy will be used, and data analytics can be used to predict future customer demands and therefore what shoes to purchase. Operations. We will make extensive use of robotics during our warehouse management. This means we have constant uptime as robots do not need to sleep, and we'll implement automated inventory management processes. Outbound logistics. Use of robotics instead of humans as much as possible. Conveyor belts to transport shoe boxes, and data collection and analysis to verify that deliveries are sent to the correct location and to identify common orders and prepare them in advance. Marketing and sales. Social media marketing, such as Facebook, and we can utilize data to identify the target market. Dashboards and data visualization can be used to track sales progress and provide management with a good overall insight. And to integrate marketing fully with our website. Service. Use web technology such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SCSS, and Bootstrap to provide the best possible online shopping experience. Cloud-based infrastructure assists with availability and speed of delivery, meaning developers can add more features more often. Secondary activities. Organization. Communication between sales and operations staff is essential to ensure that Oz Shoes is able to fulfill all orders. Specialized teams for warehousing and web development. Human resources. Managers trained to purchase the most appropriate inventory. This will help Oz Shoes keep up with the latest sneaker trends. Online training courses will be available to staff interested in upskilling. Technology. All primary activities are of course supported by integrated IT. We'll make extensive use of robotics, conveyor belts, and automation. Purchasing. Purchasing shoes direct from suppliers will reduce costs. Resource-based view. Resources to obtain a competitive advantage. The first resource is modern web technologies. Technologies such as Angular, SCSS, Ruby on Rails, MongoDB, and Django allow Oz Shoes to create a superior web experience for users. These technologies can create a responsive and scalable web pages and attractive animations. This will provide Oz Shoes with an initial competitive advantage, as their web experience will far exceed competitors. However, it is likely competitors will eventually catch up and implement these new technologies. Robotics. This will reduce operational inefficiencies and reduce delivery times and required warehousing staff, ultimately reducing costs. They are highly effective at completing repetitive manual tasks. Resources to sustain a competitive advantage. First of all, cloud. Operating as a cloud-only business will allow Oz Shoes to develop and implement new features far faster than competitors who have not yet transitioned to cloud. Additionally, competitors who have not yet transitioned will take a significant amount of time and financial resources for that to occur. Cloud will also reduce operational costs, providing a long-term competitive advantage. Data analysis can be used to predict future sneaker trends. Using this information, Oz Shoes can place orders for sneakers that customers are most interested in buying.
This is Aaron Heathcote, and I'll be going over Task 4 and 5 of the Business Report. Task 4, Business Process and Diagram, goes over the business processes that need to be created for the company to produce an adequate website storefront. The first process, the product selling process, allows users to select items and add them to a cart. When they are ready to check out, the process will request the user give billing and shipping information as well as select a shipping type. The order is then processed and sent to billing and shipping. Once the order is ready to be sent out, a tracking number will be associated with that order and then will be sent to the user. The user can then track their order through that number. The second process, the product listing process, allows staff to list new products, assigning tags and item information to allow the item to be searched properly in the search process. The removal of listing process allows staff to remove old products from the website. Search process allows users to search the listing of items and select tags and details that they want to filter through to find a more accurate representation of what they want to buy. And finally, the store checking process, which we have created a diagram for to show its process. The stock checking process is an automated task that will run at least once per week. It requests data, the data is then sent back, and various tasks are performed on it to check to make sure that the stock is at adequate levels. If the stock is below a threshold set by staff, it will automatically request more stock. That stock request is then sent to the ordering system, and the process for that is automatically taken out. If the stock is empty, the process will then request for more stock to be added to the threshold, allowing for more people to buy popular items. If stock is not sold for a period of time, the process will check and send a report to website staff stating that an item is no longer popular and that perhaps they should remove the item from stock. Task 5, Business IT Alignment. This diagram goes over the product listing and selling parts of the website. As you can see, a customer can interact with the online purchasing service and create a customer account. The IT alignment shows that we have a store website that lists products, and we have an order management system that receives order and sends out product tracking. The server that stores all this data contains a customer database, a product database, and an order database. All of this information is sent up to make sure that the website can perform its tasks adequately.
So WCAG checks for our online shoe store. Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, otherwise known as WCAG, are a series of guidelines that are put in place for websites to follow. These guidelines are put in place to grade a website's ability to service users who may have disabilities, including but not limited to bad sight, hard of hearing, reduced movement, or even epilepsy. Now, our online shoe store's results for the 4 different principles is 7 out of 9 for level A and 5 out of 11 for level AA, 5 out of 14 for operable, and 2 out of 3 for level AA. Understandable level A is 3 out of 5 and 1 out of 5 for level AA. As for robust, on level A it's 0 out of 2, but on level AA it's 1 out of 1. So in total, for level A we're 15 out of 30, and for level AA we are 9 out of 20.
Moving on to our data strategy. As the e-commerce industry continues to rapidly expand, the way data is handled, interpreted, and analyzed becomes the key to success and competitive advantage for any business. Especially in this current pandemic, we've seen firsthand the impact COVID-19 has had to brick and mortar stores and how the use of online web stores has kept these businesses afloat. As for the data we will obtain, it can be split into two categories, unstructured and structured. In unstructured data, that will be some of our web page content, such as images of our products, as well as customer email inquiries, invoices, business documents, live chat message recordings, to even customer service recordings. Some external data will be our social media posts as well as their comments. All this data needs to be stored, preferably in a cloud database due to its cost effectiveness as well as easy scalability. While unstructured data contains many challenges in analyzing due to its dynamic nature, the information we can obtain through processing these data types enables us to specifically understand why consumers may be acting the way they do and why they do it. As for our structured data, that will come in the form of customer data, such as their date of birth, address, and credit card numbers. Now that we understand the use and purpose of data, the method in which we choose to analyze these data types is as equally important in determining how we implement our strategies. Some examples of the metrics we will use are bounce rates, website traffic, as well as pages viewed and time spent on those pages. Bounce rates mean customers who visit the website and leave without viewing any other pages. It helps us understand which users have no interest in our product, which also notifies us into creating a potential market strategy for those target markets. Website traffic just means the amount of visitation to our website, as well as outlining where users are coming from, be it Google search, social media links, or influencer links. It shows our most popular form of access, which leads to greater marketing effort in that form of advertising. As for pages viewed and time spent on it, it allows us to know how long consumers are spending on our website, as well as how many pages they're going through and what they're browsing on our website. It shows what products they're interested in, which helps us target, advertise, and personalize their shopping experience. What this means for us is that we can forecast potential trends as well as potential customer behavior, as well as help implement our marketing strategies towards specific consumers or target markets as a whole. Moving on to our web strategy. The goal of the website is to offer consumers an easy to navigate, intuitive website that's aesthetic, but also providing a simple transactional process. As we previously stated, we will use cookies to personalize the shopping experience, and we'll also provide our consumers with assistance functions for those who may be disabled or handicapped. This will be things such as our live chat, colorblind mode, text-to-speech options, as well as font enlargement. Our specific target market will be millennials and Gen Z, as they are the most heavily consumed social media users. This will mean our promotional activities will be generally cheaper, as we can post our own images and products online, as well as partner up with influencers to further advertise to their followers, which generates a greater spread in brand awareness. As for the money and payment methods for our consumers, they'll be able to use their credit cards or debit cards, as well as PayPal or even Afterpay. We'll also be implementing one-step click links on the advertised products, which lead straight to the purchasing options.